students and families. This is Mrs. Burns, your art teacher. And this video is to show you how to navigate and to use your art Schoology page. So regardless of whatever grade you're in or which elementary school you go to, I have the same setup for each of my art Schoology pages. So when you get to your art Schoology page, here is the home screen, the home page for art. And right at the top of this page, you will see, well, first, let me go backtrack a little bit. So to find your home page for art, you would go to courses. And when you click on courses, I have a similar image for all of my classes. So whatever grade you're in, first grade art. So again, this is for all my grade levels, not just first grade. So once you get to this page, then I'm just going to show you how everything is set up here. So at the top of everybody's homepage, there will be a Google Meet access link. So if you are a live remote learner, you will have a Google Meet access link at the top of your art Schoology homepage. So you would click on that, and you would click on this blue link right here, and that will take you to your Google Meet meeting. So I'll exit out of that. So again, if you are a live remote learner or even an on-demand learner that just wants to check in during your art class time, then you can use that Google Meet access link. Going down, you have already accessed your general course overview if you're watching this video. So I'll come back to that. We're going to go ahead and move to the green art project folder. So this is for my virtual students. It's filled with video demonstrations and instructions that are available to all students, but only my virtual students do these lessons at home. So you will click on that. And how I have everything set up is the current project that students are working on will be right here at the top of the art project folder page right here. All old projects will go into this folder that's labeled old projects. So for example, my first grade class, they are on their second project, project 2. And then if they missed a project, they would go to project 1 in the old project folder. So that is how everything is set up. And once you click into the current project, I will have the week's lesson right at the top. So today is October 15th. So this would be October 12th to the 16th. This would be where the lessons are. So you'd click on that. And then here are the steps for your lessons for the week. So if you are an on-demand learner, try to keep up with these weekly lessons because it could be overwhelming if you fall behind. So here's an example of a step and what it looks like. I always list the supplies that you're going to need for this step. And then I will always have a video demonstration of what you're going to do for that step. So watching the whole video first, listening very carefully to the directions, and copying what I am doing in the video. Sometimes I have more words described as to what you're doing, but again, usually it's pretty simple, supplies, watching the video. So I'm going to go back to the project 2. And if you ever fell behind, if you missed a step, then you would go into the old lessons folder. And this folder is particularly empty because my first graders are starting step 1 and step 2 of their second project. So that's where all the old weeks are going to go in there. So if you are behind, then you would go back into the old lesson folder and find out what you missed. So going back to the home page, I'm going to go ahead and show you Wednesday enrichment. So this is for Wednesday art lessons for all of my learners who are at home. 15-minute lessons. You do not have to submit anything for me on Wednesdays. These are just videos that I'd like for you to watch. Informative videos. And again, the current Wednesday video will be at the top. And then there is a previous week's video folder to show all the other videos if you'd like to check out other ones as well. So clicking on the current one right here, Mr. Lonzak, the other art teacher, and I work on this together, and each week is different information, and there's just a wide variety of videos to check out and kind of a theme each week. Get smart with art. So one thing, going back to the home page, so we discussed art projects, we discussed the Wednesday enrichment art videos. I'm just going to go right back. So on your home page, if there's an assignment that is due, so every time you finish a project, there will be in the corner on this side of your screen, there will be a icon that looks like this that has a pencil on it, and it'll say submit picture of your project 1 when it's finished, or whatever project you're working on. So let me go back just to show you an example. So going back to old projects, so here's project 1, and then right at the top, so here are all the folders of that project, and then right at the top it'll say have an assignment icon and submit a picture of the project. And it will look something like this. And I will have a video on here that shows you how to submit a picture of the project using your Chromebook. And it's a very great video. It gets to all the steps that you need to do that that'll help you submit your picture. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So watch that video and it'll show you everything that you need to know to submit your project. So that will come at the end of every project. And then the last folder that you've already gone into because you're watching this video is the general course overview folder. So at the top of this folder, I will have the day that your child has art and the time that your child has art, and then the how to navigate and use your art Schoology page. And then here's class expectations in art. I have a video walkthrough of a Google slide presentation explaining what art looks like this year, what my expectations are, how to practice the Wapaka way in art class. So this goes over, especially for my virtual learners, stay at your workspace, creating your own workspace. When we make art, we sit at a table or a desk. You need that flat surface and that support so that you can do some drawing. Using headphones if others are around and it's loud and distracting. Staying on task, things like that to go over. So please watch this video if you haven't, or there is a Google slide that you can just go through and read along and check everything out. So that is everything, I think. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to email me or call me. You can find that information inside your class expectation Google slide. I'm going to go all the way back here. So if you go towards the end of this Google slide, you can find that information, or you can message me using Schoology messages as well. So I hope that's clear for you, and thank you for tuning in and watching this video.